Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the next explosive chain battle versus Super Saiyan God Goku. Now, this right here is going to be our third explosive chain battle, and yes, this isn't the greatest function that is out on Dokkan. However, man, those rewards are pretty sweet. And there is some really good opportunity within this group to really have a chance, because this is a pretty big one as far as all the advantageous characters and the advantageous categories. So some really good opportunities to be able to look at. So we're also going to go through and kind of take a look at some of the different units that I recommend that you would be able to go through and get set up for your teams. And just talk a little bit more again about explosive chain battle, how it kind of works a little bit, and going from that standpoint. So right here we're going to be going against Super Saiyan God Goku, and the three categories that you're going to want to use that will essentially give you the blue is going to be Universal Survival Saga, Universe 6, and Rapid Growth. So the best thing you could do is have someone from all three categories, because that would get you for each connecting person 3 links or 3 points, I guess, however you want to talk about it. And then from there, you can go through and use the advantageous characters. And as you can see here, a lot of them are going to be Caulifla, Kale and Caulifla, Kale, just Caulifla, and then you also have Hit and Jiren. Now, Hit is going to be someone that should really kind of be the person that's going to be the main one. I mean, I would recommend actually utilizing him as your main unit, that tech Hit, because he's able to have a very high attack stat, and you're going to be able to be pretty well set on that. When it comes to your connectors, you're going to have, again, your super connectors and your extreme connectors. If you're able to go through and actually get something decent, then you've got these characters. You want to try to have them set up pretty easily. And again, we'll kind of break down the characters here in just a moment, a little bit more in depth. But you can use, for the extreme, like a Frieza team or a Cell team or anything that's going to be combined together that's going to work out well. Just because of the fact that sometimes, like Cell worked really, really well. And we don't know if the bug is going to be fixed or how it's going to be set up yet on Global. But Cell it links well with everything. I mean, you can go through, if you get the Intelligence Easy A Cell, the LR Cell, and then like the Perfect Cell, that is the Tech or the Strength one, they just connect all very well. I mean, you're going to be looking at, usually like 80 plus, 75 plus for your connecting points that you get. So that's the reason why people still use Extreme. In this particular case, though, if you could actually turn around and have all these extra units, the TUR state and then the SSR of the Hit as an example, that's going to be really beneficial. That's why, again, I tell people, do not baba your units anymore if you really want to be successful in explosive chain battle. So now, as far as these characters and which ones are going to be the best ones to use, I actually have right here the web API app, and it just kind of goes through and shows links and different things of that nature. Your super connector, your best choice is going to be the Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla and Super Saiyan 2 Kale. So when you're actually going through and making your decision, if you're lucky enough to have the LR Kale and Caulifla, then your best linking partner is actually the TUR state of Kale and Caulifla, and that's what you want to be able to use from that standpoint to really kind of help out there. And then they've got 5 common links that are going to be shared within the Super Saiyan 2 Kale and Caulifla, the Strength Kale and Caulifla, which again, on that one you've got 2 different versions of that free-to-play Strength one, and then the free-to-play Kale that goes onto it, and then the Kefla, that's the Strength one. Now, obviously, you're not going to be able to utilize them because of the fact that they do not go into their Super Saiyan transformed state, so you'd have to kind of drop down here to one of the 4s. But you can use, again, Kefla that can go into it, Kale, Berserker. So there's some different opportunities to be able to use these units, which would be pretty good. But if I guess your best connectors would be the Kale and Caulifla, and then you'd have these ones here, except for the 2 strength Cauliflas. So you're going to have 7 units there, and then you could pick 3 other ones, which is probably going to be the physical Kefla and maybe the physical Kales. So that can really kind of help out there. Again, even just the regular Kale and Caulifla is the tech and the strength. And then even if you want to use the Kefla, that is the strength one, that's still going to get you 4. So when you're going through, you're going to try to get as many links and units as possible from that standpoint, and that's really going to help you out at trying to find the absolute best team for you. And a lot of this stuff is still going to be trial and error. And once we go through, this is just kind of that initial launch. Once we have it situated from this standpoint, then you can actually turn around and we can try out some different things and see what's going to happen. So right now, let's go ahead and jump into my unit box and show you guys exactly what I have and what I plan on running. Okay, everyone, so this right here is going to be the list that I actually created for everybody that I think is going to be the best ones to be able to utilize. Now, what I'm going to actually probably turn around and do is I'm going to end up throwing up these guys as one of my connectors, but they're going to be on my team. And then having them to be able to connect, that's obviously going to be really good, because not only do you want them to be able to match on the links, as far as these links, because I'm going to be able to share 6 links with them. They're going to be able to share typing, and because they share the typing, that's going to be another positive there. And then you can look at the links, which is, or the teams, and the teams is going to be 6. So these 2 units, when they combine together, is going to be 6 plus 6, so that's going to be 12, and then 13. And then I want to look through and find another linking partner that's going to match up pretty well. So this right here is just the AGL Caulifla, so I'm going to get another positive there. That's going to be a 14. And then we have to look to see teams, again, that they're going to be on. Looks like it's going to be everything but Super Saiyan 2, so again, 6. That's going to be set there and not joined forces. So what's the other one? So it's only going to be 5. Full power looks like is off on that. But the full power from there, it shouldn't be a big deal. So that's going to be 5. So what's that get us to? 19. Utilizing her. And then if you have the links then that go across here, we've got Super Saiyan shared. We've got Warriors of Universe 6. And then turn of power, prepared for battle. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 more units. So that's going to put us up to 23. And then if you throw in the SSR version of her, which is right here, you're going to be able to get everything except for shattering the limit, I believe. I think she drops Saiyan Warrior Race for that. So you're going to get 6 that way. So that gets us back up to 29. 30 for the AGL, and then the teams, which is all going to be the same teams here, so that's going to be another 7. So you're going to be combining up pretty well with these guys. With just them, she's going to be right around that 45 mark or so if you run them as the unit. So that's going to be pretty good for a perfect rotation, I guess. So otherwise, though, you can run the hits for the extreme, because I personally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits that you'd be able to utilize. I do have these the 2 different versions of the Kales and the Cauliflas, so that's going to help out. So I think it'll be pretty beneficial. I think it's going to turn out to be pretty well for me. So I'll actually end up running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I'll throw the Keflas, the physical Keflas in there. I don't think I'll end up throwing the strength Kefla in there, but we'll kind of have to wait and see how everything kind of balances out, and really take it from that standpoint. So I hope this has really been able to help you kind of get prepped up, let you know a little bit what you want to go for, which is really going to be the Universal Saga, the Rapid Growth, and then Universe 6, and run those together. And again, trying to pick up the Kale and Cauliflas. And one thing that's really nice about this is that you can get a lot of connectors for free-to-play units with Kales and Cauliflas. So Hopefully that's going to help you out a lot. We'll just kind of take it from that point, but that's it. That's today's video. If you guys liked it, please make sure you guys are hitting that red subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time that I am uploading a new video. And then also, let me know down in the comments if you guys have any other suggestions as far as what you're doing for Explosive Chain Battle, or if you're going through and have any other questions or another video type that you want to have. Definitely hit me up there. You guys can hit me up on Twitter at Darkson Gaming. But that's it. That's today's video. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.